In this video, we are going to be making a scoop cake dupe. We're going to do a dupe recipe. So we did a review of this Lucky Leaf scoop cake, the cherry and confetti cake, and these scoop cakes cost $4.97. And all you get in here is you get some of the filling and you get some cake mix. That's all that comes in here for $5. So I wanted to know, could I do it cheaper myself using store-bought stuff from the store, but different brands. So I bought the Betty Crocker Delight Super Moist Party Rainbow Chip Cake Mix, and it was $1.17. And then because I was at Walmart, I bought the Great Value Cherry Pie Filling, and it was $1.98. So my total for these two items was $3.15. versus $4.97. So $5 and $3.15. So what we did was, to get the amount, because they don't tell you how much cake comes in here, what we did was we looked at the ounces. There's 27 ounces total in this box, and the pie filling itself was 21 ounces. So we knew that the cake mix weighed 6 ounces. So that's what I did. I took the cake mix and I weighed out 6 ounces of cake mix. So this is all leftover. So you can use that for you could make two of these if you had another can using this one cake mix, which I find interesting. So what you want to do, we're going to make it exactly like we made those. I'm going to pour my entire can of cherry filling in here, and you can either cook this in your crock pot on low for 4 hours or on high for 2 hours. So I choose to do 2 hours just because I'm impatient. So there's my cherries, and I'm going to spread these out. And it will tell you on the Lucky Leaf directions that you need a 4 to 6 quart slow cooker. Mine is 7, but it worked every time. It was fine. And then you want to take your cake mix and pour it over the top. And I'm going to spread that out just a little bit, like this. And then you want to take 4 tablespoons of butter, and that is a half a stick, and you want to evenly distribute that over the top. And we're going to cook this. We're going to put the lid on it, let it cook for 2 hours, and then we'll be back, and hopefully this will work. It'll be good, and it'll save us some money as well. Okay, this has been in cooking for 2 hours, and I can tell you, just looking at it like this, it looks like it got browner on the top than the Lucky Leaf cake mixes did. But it's beautiful. It's beautiful, vibrant colors. So we're going to take it over to the table and give it a try. So like I was saying earlier, hopefully this is really good, because you could buy one box of cake mix for $1.17, and then buy two cans of the fruit filling, and make 2 desserts. Or you could make one huge dessert. So like so the 7 quart crock pot would be perfect. You could pour 2 cans of fruit and make enough for a lot of people, because these Lucky Leaves say you get 6 servings. So just think, if you double it up, you're going to get 12 servings, you know. So hopefully this worked out. Hopefully this is good.
Usually it gets like very, very hot.
Yes, it's like lava after 2 hours. You wouldn't think that it would get that hot, but
especially
it does.
The fruit.
Yes, the fruit gets very, very hot. But we've never bought the Great Value pie filling. I'm sure it's just as good as the name brand. And I can tell you, the Lucky Leaf, our Walmart does not sell it, but we saw it at Meijer. It is over $3 a can. So
So it's already more expensive.
Right. So the Great Value pie filling was $1.98, $2. Lucky Leaf over $3. I think that's very, very expensive.
I have to blow on it, cool off, because that glaze in the fruit literally is like napalm. Let me just say this right out of the bat. This tastes better.
I know, it does.
The cake mix is sweeter, has much, much more flavor. It actually dried out a little bit more.
Yes.
Not a lot. It's still a little pasty, but it's not nearly as pasty as the other one.
Yeah, it has a better texture. The texture overall is better in this dupe. Also, and I'm not just saying this because it's, but that Great Value, it tastes better. It has a stronger, yes, you can really, really taste cherry in the cherries. Imagine that. In that Lucky Leaf, it was not this strong, was it? The flavor wasn't near as strong.
I'm impressed. I thought the scoop cake mix from the leaf one, I thought it was good, but the cake mix didn't have near this much flavor.
No, it didn't. And so this just tells me that you could do, so the Lucky Leaf,
cherries.
I know, it's delicious. They have their own combinations. Like they had blueberry and lemon, they had a strawberry and white chocolate, they had the cherry and confetti, and they had
apple and gingerbread.
It was gingerbread. They called it spice cake, but then on the bag inside the box, it actually said gingerbread.
But you probably get a spice cake.
It smelled like a spice cake. Yeah. It really smelled. But you could do your own.
Yeah, do whatever combination you want.
Do any combination that you want.
Cherry and chocolate. That'd be good. Cherry with a chocolate cake on top.
Oh, that would be wonderful.
That'd be really good. So yeah, you can make anything you want to, and the only thing you can, like Tammy said, I don't know if I would double the recipe inside one crock pot.
Not if it's small. But we have a big crock pot.
Even then, because I don't know if I'd want a thicker version. I don't know if I'd want a thicker layer of cake on there. You know what I mean? Even though you're doubling the fruit and making it thicker, you wouldn't want any more cake. You wouldn't want any thicker as far as the cake goes. So you could double the fruit still and just still use half a cake.
Right.
Or you can make 2 batches, which is what I would do, and save it up, and use it twice. 2 separate cans of fruit and 2 separate crock pots.
Right.
Half a bag of the cake mix.
Right.
It's not even half. It's less than half.
You can't stop eating this. I can't even tell you how much sweeter this cake mix is. Then this is better than any of those scoop cakes that we tried.
It just has more flavor.
And this video was we don't intend to like dog a whole company because we've never tried Lucky Leaf before. The intent was just to see if you could do it cheaper or for people that don't have that brand. But I'll be honest, I would do this again and again, and I would never buy one of those.
No. I mean, even
this is so incredibly sweet. I mean, like, this is a terrific dessert.
Well, like I said, the texture is completely different.
And none of those desserts were anything. They were nothing. But it really works doing it like this.
That's probably somebody already did it and they saw it and said, hey, we could do that and box it. But I think if you're worried about Great Value, the fruit mixes at least, the cherry, I can say.
Oh, it's delicious.
It's bursting with cherry flavor. You get a cherry and bite into it and it's like this burst of cherry flavor. It's very
and that Lucky Leaf was not like it.
And they were kind of soggy.
And it's expensive. Like I said, it's amazing that it costs so much and it doesn't have the flavor of the Great Value.
Nope.
So I'm just thrilled that this works.
Yeah. It's similar to a cobbler, but you don't bake it. You put it in your crock pot.
Yes. So it makes it easier because you can put it in there and forget about it for either 2 hours or 4 hours. So it's your choice. But I hope you enjoyed this video and thanks for watching.